Greetings, I am Skin Cell Style. If you break it down, it's Skin Cell Style. Not cell as in cell of a mutant, but cell as in to sell something. Correct? So, I have come upon, in my many exploits, the opportunity to track and monitor, as well as to date, all the various ways in which one can extract the various elements of the octopocure and manufacture all the many different types and shades of green. Now, the story begins. As I was doing what Skin Cell Style people do, I made my way into the valley. Suddenly, there were thousands of green, snubbly, wobbly, beady-eyed, little mini green sneezing people running around, and they seemed to be creating a serum of some kind. So I asked them, "What are you doing?" They say, "We are keeping the green going." I say, "Why do you think you need to do that?" They say, "We don't think, we know." "Where do you think all the green has been coming from?" I say, "I didn't never thought of that." They say, "That's right, you didn't, but we did. We are the proud and noble keepers of the keeping of the green stocking, and we will keep on stocking. Now you know, yes?" I say, "Maybe, but I don't believe it." They say, "Why you say maybe and you don't believe it? Until today, you didn't never consider where the green was coming from in the first place." I was a little shocked at what I was hearing and what I was seeing for that matter. But then I started to thinking, and I began to debating with them greenies. I say, "Well, maybe there are other stalkers in the world who can make many different types and shades of green, of which you have not acquired the means to stock with in the first place, my friend. It's possible, don't you think?" They say, "Oh, no, 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 no. You obviously don't know anything about the green. And as you can see, we are very busy. There is not enough green, tons of green stocking to be done, not enough time for debating. Now, go away, you stinking mutant people thing." I say, "I know plenty about the green." They say, "You're crazy. You don't know nothing about the green we didn't already know. And neither does anyone else for that matter. We're green stockers. We've been procuring the means and stocking it before there were ever green to begin with in the first place. We are the reason that the green exists in the first place. We have been stocking for thousands of years. We have thousands of green stocking laboratories and can make any shade or type of green possible any time of day or night. Now, go away." I say, "Well, hypothetically speaking, someone else, somewhere else, far away, who are not exactly the same kind of stocky people as you, but maybe they're stocky too, and could have figured out a way how to make green in possibly many different shades, as well as maybe has discovered some shades you don't already discover." They say, "No, that is not possible. And we are not people, nor are we stocky. We are stockers. Now, go away, or we will use your human mutinous skin globules for green stocking." I couldn't believe they could be so unkind. I asked them, "Are you kidding me?" They say, "No." I say, "You are mean, green, prickly, stinking little things." They say, "That's right, and don't you forget that." I could not believe it. I was so pissed off. I went back home and I started to fabricate my own shades of green I knew they could not never have come up with. And later, I showed them my shades. They say, "If you didn't never come here, wasting so much time talking about the possibility of other shades, we would have a lot of green we don't otherwise have. And what we have now, it would still be fresh. Besides, do you want all the trees to be pea green?" I say, "No, I made this one for diarrhea." They say, "Oh, no, 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 no. You leave diarrhea alone. We are not changing that one." I say, "What about this one?" They say, "We already have that one." I say, "Liar. No one will ever use the shades. No one but me." They say, "Good." So I go back home and I start to fabricate my own shades. A few days later, the phone rings, and to my surprise, it's those mini little green stalkers asking me if the shade was any better, if it came out of my ass. I say, "Leave me alone." They say, "No, I'm serious. They tell me to give them a very specific description of its very presence. I tell them what kind of green it was. It was a very special kind of green indeed. And it was glowing in the dark a little bit. They said, now we are in business. I could not believe the sick irony of green stocking. Then they say, now keep it going. I say, how am I supposed to do that? They say, I think you know. I say, well, I already flush it. They say, well, if you don't keep it going, we must. It is our duty as green stockers. I say, fine. This keeping the green going business is driving me crazy. They say, we know how you feel, good. Come down to the green stockers headquarters. You can have your own green stocking laboratory. You have proved yourself worthy. For now. I say, no, I don't want to make green anymore. You can use it, I will just take a percentage. They say, oh, no. It don't work that way around here, buddy. Now, get down here and get stocking. I tell them, I have a very important business meeting, but I will mention you and your hard work stocking the green. I don't have time for stocking. Terribly sorry. They say, then why did you start making the green in the first place? I say, I just wanted to show you there can be many shades you don't already make. They say, who the hell do you think you are? I say, I am Skin Cell Style. They say, no, you idiot. You come here with a few shades, acting like you solved everything. You think it's so easy? I say, but now you have shades you don't otherwise have before. If you didn't make them shades, you might not have never found them shades, yes? They say. They look at my shades and they say, we don't like them shades anymore. Now, go away. I say, no, I will not leave until you agree to stock my shades. They say, never. Apparently, you were not meant for green stocking. I say, you're driving me crazy. I don't want to stock in the green anymore. I say to them, I will make you a deal. They say, maybe. It depends on the deal. I say, I will sell you some of my shades. They say, no. I say, are you kidding me? They say, no. I say, okay. I will give you some of my shades if you teach me how to get rid of the smell. They say, okay, fine. It's a deal. You will see. We have very sophisticated instruments to get rid of the smell, so no one will ever know where the green is coming from. We are green stockers. We know these things. I was so happy when I finally make a deal with those crazy stocky little knees. Now, you know a little bit about the possibility of the manifestation of the green. And good luck with your own green stocking, my friend. Good day.